Good morning, Technosphere. And it's not morning. Well, it's kind of morning, actually. It's only 10 to 12. And I've been a very, very busy bunny this morning. I've been up doing admin since 6 o'clock. And that's because I didn't go to bed. And that's because I'm mental. And that's because I've had a really shit life. But anyway, so here I am, demonstrating to you what mood swings looks like. And so you know you're mental when you have like extreme mood swings and they don't really relate very much to your environment. So yesterday I was in the depths and under the duvet, absolutely fucked. And then I stayed up all night. Hello, Hode. Hello, oh my God. Hello, I met this man in, I think it was, I can't remember which country. Anyway, we did an amazing course together. And he's Syrian. I was very impressed with him, actually. He was involved in the peace movement in Syria. And I was finding it a very, very impressive young man. I'm glad to see that you're alive, and I really, really hope you're well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yesterday I was under the duvet, completely fucking depressed. I can't do anything, I can't function. And this morning, as you can see, I am full of beans. And that's not me having fixed up my attitude. That's me experiencing mood swings. And I'm used to them. And sometimes I think, well, because I was diagnosed as being manically depressed, but then they re-diagnosed me. Hello, Mitsu, darling. So I was diagnosed as being manically depressed for quite a long time, but then they re-diagnosed me and decided that actually it was complex PTSD, which made much more sense with my background. However, the highs and lows of complex PTSD are quite a lot like the highs and lows of being manically depressed. So I'm not quite sure of the difference, but I do definitely think that they were right. So I'm having an up day today, and the reason I can tell that it's not a normal up day, that it's a mood swing up day, is because I haven't slept since I woke up yesterday morning at about 9, 10 o'clock, perhaps, possibly 8. And here I am, bright as a button, fully dressed, in fact dressed up, 20-something hours later. I can't actually do the maths. Anyway, so that's how you know that somebody's having mood swings, because their demeanour alters radically from moment to moment, sometimes overnight, without any visible triggers or causality. And I used to think that this kind of manicness that I experience was just like normal. That the fact that I wake up thinking about the thing that I'm doing, and literally get on it as soon as I'm conscious, is Joe, hello. That I literally get on the thing as soon as I'm conscious. I thought that was normal. It's not. It's deeply fucked up, and probably verging on psychopathic, because like a normal person will wake up, chill out, have a coffee, blah blah blah, get and do stuff, and I don't. On a good day, on an up day, I wake up and I'm bang at it from the minute I'm conscious until I either run out of things to do. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, Jo says I'm gorgeous. I like it when Jo says hi to me and tells me I'm gorgeous. She always makes me feel very lovely. I hope I do the same back. What was I saying? Something about the good days. I've lost track about what they are. And yeah, but I thought they were normal. They're not normal. They're really... Oh, yeah, that's it. I run out of things. I keep going with my thing until either I finish the list of things to do, which never happens. Hello, Janet. Or I pass out. Jo says I am lovely. I really appreciate that. I like it when people tell me I'm lovely because I experience crushing and debilitating self-doubt all the time. And so my manic, crazy self bounced out of bed, did all the admin before 9 o'clock, banged out a whole lot of emails, and here am I, basking in the sunshine, which I'm taking as a kind of universal apology for saddling most of the globe with shit governments. I like to think that the universe has some kind of fucking compassion. I used to be a Buddhist. I used to call myself a Buddhist. Now I call myself a seeker of the way because I don't want to be associated with the other people that call themselves Buddhists because they kind of make me look bad. And nope, it's gone, all gone. So I guess it's time to default to the poetry, isn't it? Oh, look, Jo's saying something. She says, our cortisol, adrenaline, go juice sparkle first thing naturally. Don't pathologise yourself being a shiny morning example. Ah, you see, no, I'm not pathologising myself for being a shiny morning example. I'm pathologising myself for being a shiny morning example when I haven't slept for 28 hours. And, yeah, so, yeah, cortisol, adrenaline, go juice should be there in the morning. But it shouldn't be there when you haven't slept for a long time. But I fucking am having a great time. So I might as well enjoy it, mightn't I? You know, I mean, I'm not going to endanger myself because I'm not going to leave the building. And I haven't got any dangerous drugs in the house. Run out of alcohol. So probably by some point this afternoon, I will be spark out on the floor. Fingers crossed. If you see me not spark out on the floor by tonight, say something, right? Because it'll mean that I really have got no fucking idea of what's going on, and I'm thinking that I've turned into some kind of fucking superwoman who can do without sleep and food. So let's have a look at the day's poetry. Let's see what I wrote all those years ago. Oh, God. It's not good. I'm really, really trying to avoid the horrible, depressing stuff. But I'm not going to because it's all I've got for today, this one. So let's have a look. Do we want... Oh, how about this one? 7 years ago today. Oh, no. I'm going to read this one. This one is my celebration of the fact that celebrity culture is going down the toilet. And we are very, very quickly stopping caring about what they do. Please, God, let that continue. There is no God. This is called Techno Notice. I don't care if they live or die. Who are these strangers in my life? I don't celebrate or cry for any aspect of their lives. I don't know them. I don't care what they do, what they say, or where they put their cheesy cocks, what they've said or what they've got, who they marry, if their progeny survive, where they live, where they eat, or what they drive. I have no interest. I have a life. I will not bear witness to such shite. Well, I rather like that one. And then I was banging on the Battle of the Sexes. I'm not going to share that because we're bored shitless of that, aren't we? The 20th century is just so drab. I wrote this when I was in love with Tyrion. I am in love with a fictional dwarf. This is no state of affairs. I find myself quite taken with his brother as well. But I don't think much of the girls. Apart from Asha Greyjoy, that one is quite hot. And the redhead willing girl. I wouldn't say no to that. I want to have my own dragons. I want to be Tyrion's wife. I want to go beyond the wall and stay till summer arrives. It's not going to happen, is it? I mean, summer's happening, but winter's definitely coming. We are in winter. It might look and feel like summer, but believe me, now is the winter of our discontent. I know, Janet, there's no God. God damn. I'm going to finish with this, I think. Change the record. I'm not sitting on the fence. I am taking it down. I am not on either side. And if I am out on my own, so be it. But this I doubt. I know there are millions like me who choose not to shout, find another way out. Quiet revolutionaries. Oh, see, I'm quite clever on a good day. And, oh, God. I've just found this thing that I was writing from before, and I didn't really know what it was about. And but I'm going to share it with you. It's the beginning of a thing that I was writing, and I didn't know where it was going, and now I do. So, unfortunately, well, it's just grim, but it fits really perfectly with the time that we're in, so I'm going to read it. It's called Under the Fear. This is the opening bit. And I kind of wrote it sporadically at different times. It's not a happy story, but, you know, if you feel sad, just look at the sunshine. It won't change anything. Under the Fear. The worst of its effects was the stupidity. It was everywhere, filling shops, restaurants and bars, educational establishments, medical facility, places of worship and personal lives. The endless reaching for impossible guarantees led to frantic clutching at illusory sanctums. The grass ever safer on the other side of the personal sacrifices that one had to make to obtain the trinkets of fake stability. Fighting the unpredictability of existence took all of everybody's time, and this myopic perspective led to an arrogance so dangerous that it guaranteed extinction by the very means by which it sought to preserve itself. It wasn't good for the social fabric. And that was why Geo couldn't go to the toilet at nursery. Oh, there's more. Under the Fear. It was the gaps at the bottom of the doors that were the problem. You never knew what might come under them. At home, the door came all the way down, and Mum saw he knew always to lock it. So if she couldn't come with him, he'd feel all right. Because some of the other tenants were a bit weird. Gio never forgot, because the toilet was near the counter on the way in, and the man there never spoke. He was always there, just staring. Gio was scared of him. But Mum never took any notice of him, so Gio tried not to either. Sometimes, if the button didn't open the door, the man would have to stand up. He would heave himself up as though he were huge, but he wasn't. Drag himself to attend to the fault by opening a little door high on the wall and pressing buttons. Then the door would open, and he would return interminably slowly to sit behind the counter and stare. The staff at nursery tried to respond positively. Gio's mother said he was fine at home and used the toilet at nursery with her every morning when she brought him in, and again when she collected him. They thought there'd been a marked improvement when he stopped soiling after about 6 weeks. They hadn't. He had learned to hold his poo till Mum came, and weeing was okay, because in the boys' toilets you didn't have to go behind a door that didn't reach the floor. It would cause him problems throughout his life. He felt sorry for the girls who always had to go behind the half doors. I think we'll leave it at that. I've even managed to depress my fucking self. Christ almighty. Grim as fuck. Let's see if I can find something cheerful to finish on. I fucking can't. Unaware. This is me trying to lighten the load. Unaware. Hopes and dreams make tawdry things unless brought to fruition. Hesitation beleaguers me, and I can see no mission. That is clear to me. To manifest security, I can, however, see quite clear a winding path somewhere, I fear. Oh well, at least I didn't make me want to jump off a bridge. And having done all my admin, I think that what I'm going to do is lie the fuck down and do fuck all and smoke drugs. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to smoke drugs, and I just want to take this opportunity to promote my latest idea of a national weed amnesty. National weed amnesty across the board. And I think the way we can get this message out is by using 420, which is happening soon. Or did it just happen? I think it's on the 20th of April, but it might have been the 4th. But, yes. So, what is required, in my book, is a national cannabis amnesty. Because the police don't need to be wasting their time at a crucial time like this, and everybody needs to have their weed. So I'm going to post something on the 420 page. There you go. Plan. Right. Have a lovely day. Catch some rays. Yes, 420. But I'm still not sure. Is it the 20th of the 4th or the 4th of the 20th? Hang on. That doesn't make it. Okay, it must be the 20th of the 4th, because there isn't a 20th month. Thank you, Gaia. 420. We will, what's the word? I don't know. Tell them. Enthuse to them. Plant the seed.